Hello, this is Shell from Sugar S Tarot, and I'm doing my air signs right now. So this is a whatever comes out reading for this week. The three cards at the bottom are the first three cards out, and the top three cards are just clarifying cards for the cards at the bottom. So let's get into it. Let's start with the Eight of Wands. That is clarified by Two of Pentacles. It feels like for some of you, there may be some kind of like fast-paced energy in the air. What it could be for some of you is travel. If you need to travel this week or you are traveling this week, it could be a break from the typical day-to-day stuff that you have going on, or you may be a bit like annoyed or fed up with like the stuff you have to do or organize in regards to travel, or even moving for some of you. If any of you are moving, then you may be just like, oh, let me just hurry up and deal with the boring stuff that comes with it, getting the boxes and whatever paperwork you've got to sort out in the van and all these things. But even if it's not that, there's some kind of like fast-paced energy which may be different to your typical like day-to-day. So something may feel like it's moving quickly. You may feel good about that, you may not, but there's some kind of like fast-paced energy that I'm picking up in regards to this. And so I just feel like to say, or I feel like I should say, try not to get caught up in the boring side of things too much. I know, like, obviously if there are things you're dealing with right now and there's just certain things you have to do that you don't want to, okay, that's no fun. No one wants to have to do the boring stuff and all that kind of thing, but try not to let that ruin anything that you're excited about. I feel like that's what I want to say, because Eight of Wands, it can be like quite exciting energy, and I just feel like sometimes dealing with the serious stuff, the boring stuff, the paperwork, the day-to-day crap and all that kind of thing can take the fun out of something that you've got going on. So that's what I'm getting for that part. So then we move into the Fool card, which is clarified by the Nine of Wands. So, you know, this does feel like it's connected to this. So some of you may have something new going on and it may feel exciting or a bit stressful or whatever, and it may feel like it's moving quickly. And so you may feel like you're having some kind of new beginning in some way. You may feel like, I really know what I'm doing and stuff like that. With the Nine of Wands being here, it does indicate that you may be, how to put it, maybe there will be a part of you that's like fighting this new beginning or something, or fighting these feelings of excitement or something like that I'm getting. I don't know exactly what that is. Maybe some of you feel like you don't deserve to have something, and I don't say that lightly, but sometimes in life we do feel like, oh, we shouldn't have this thing, or how did I get this thing, or whatever. And so you're kind of scared to like go all in, if you see what I mean. And so I don't know, I'm just kind of getting that energy for some of you, that you may be scared to like go all in with something, and really give it your all, or really commit to something or something like that. You might be fighting yourself, you might be fighting with yourself about something. I don't know, I'm kind of like picking that up for some of you. For others of you, just because of the combinations of the cards, you may literally have to defend yourself against an idiot in your life. Whether that's at work or something, or just someone that you run into, I don't know, but I don't know why I felt like I had to say that. But you may feel like you might have to say something to somebody because they're just getting on your nerves, they're just being real stupid, real foolish, and so you feel like you need to just, you know, check them, say a little something, just make it clear, like, I will hit you with this wand if I need to. I'm not condoning violence, I'm really just not. But I am picking that up. There could be someone around you that's just really stupid, or they say something really stupid, or they do something really stupid, and you're gonna feel like you want to say something or do something. So just be aware of that energy. If somebody gets you like riled up or gets on your nerves or something this week, you know, try to stay in control of your emotions and that kind of thing. But obviously, like, don't let people take the mick with you either, you know what I mean? So that's coming through too. So then we move into Ten of Wands, and that's clarified by Queen of Pentacles. So you may feel at some point this week, potentially towards the end of the week, like you have a lot going on, because this is a card of like feeling way down, burden, you can't see the wood for the trees, you're just like, oh my god, it's too much, I can't deal with this. So with the Queen of Pentacles being here, this is giving me two kind of messages. One, I feel like if you do feel like you feel like this, or you find yourself feeling like this, where you're just feeling really weighed down and you've got lots going on and stuff like that, and you don't know when you're going to be done with all the stuff you've got to do, or something like that, I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is saying like everything that you're doing is for a reason. This is often a card about like nurturing, stability. It's about money. It's a Pentacles card and stuff like that. But I feel like it's a reminder of just like, if you know that you're pushing forward with something, or you're fighting for something or something like that, just remember why you're doing what you do, why you're doing what you're doing. And I think this is the second message that I'm getting, is that like, don't feel like you have to be afraid to ask for help from someone potentially in your life or something like that, that has that really nice, like nurturing, helpful, grounded, like real energy. It could be, I mean, yes, it could be a mother figure, but it's not going to be that for everyone, but just someone around you that you know would be more than happy to help you, or something like that, or just reach out for help. Because I feel like this is what this card is saying to me. So yeah, let me get an advice card, because these messages and stuff, the readings are going to be like quite short. I really don't want to do long ones. I don't know if anyone wants long readings or whatever, but they're just going to be, I try to keep it to the point. But let me get an advice card for my air signs. Let's see what comes up. So, okay, I want to pull one more card. Hold on a sec. Just to clarify. Okay. Right, ended up getting 3. I actually didn't want 3 cards, but you know, I'm going to take what I get, as long as they don't come flying out. I hate cards that fly out everywhere. I'm not really that kind of reader. Anyway, we've got Ace of Wands, and then the 5 of Swords I feel like wanted to come out as well, and then we've got King of Pentacles. So the advice to me with the Ace of Wands being here is grab hold of anything that you're excited about, that you're passionate about. I mean, this is again a card of like travel as well. I don't know, like I said, some of you may be moving or traveling or something like that, or something may be moving quite quickly, but like try not to be afraid of anything big in your life, any kind of like new beginnings and that kind of thing. Like try to find the fun in it, the excitement in it, the passion in it, the good stuff in it. No one's saying that it's easy. Again, in the background we've got like the, I don't know what they are, mountains or whatever. You know, sometimes you can have something that you're excited about, but there's challenges that come with it because you've got stuff going on like imposter syndrome, or you've got so many different things to navigate in regards to this opportunity or this big thing in your life or whatever. I just feel like it's trying to say like, hold on to the good things in whatever big thing you have going on in your life. That may be exciting, or that's going to move you forward, or some kind of change or something. I don't know, that's what I'm picking up there. So with the 5 of Swords being here, I feel like this might relate to this part, you know, where I was saying about how someone around you may just be really stupid, really dumb, and get on your nerves. So I feel like this is saying there may be someone or some people that, you know, are getting on your nerves this week, and you may feel like you want to say something to them and stuff like that. And I just feel like this card is saying, by all means, sometimes you do need to say something to people, especially if they're like, you know, pushing against your boundaries, or they're just saying some wild stuff or whatever. But also just try to be mindful of what you say, because sometimes when people rub you the wrong way, you end up saying some hurtful things that you kind of like can't take back. So I think this is in regards to that message that I was getting earlier. About someone just really stupid that may do something to annoy you. King of Pentacles also wanted to come out as well. I just feel like this is a message about like stability, staying grounded and stuff like that, or just simply knowing that you will be okay, and that everything that you're doing, you know, is for something. I think this is in relation to this. And again, if you need help with something because things feel like they're too much in regards to the 10 of Wands, again, this feels like reaching out to someone who may know some things that you don't, or that is really like stable, really secure. I mean, someone that could be good with money or something. That message might be for like a small amount of you or something. But if you feel like, I mean, for example, if you're struggling financially even, don't be afraid again to ask for help from someone around you that, you know, you trust. If you need something just to help you get through right now, something like that. But basically, I'm getting a message of like, don't be scared to reach out for help. But also, I feel like this is saying like, just know that everything you're doing is for a reason, and you can achieve stability, or you can get whatever it is that you're trying to get. I'm really just drawn to this pentacle. It could be a goal for some of you. It could be more money for some of you. But I just feel like just saying, like, keep pushing. So I'm going to leave it there. And I will be back next week with another message. So have a good week and I will see you then. All right, take care.